Orchot Tzadikim, the gate of happiness. Number 4, these are the duties of the heart. You have to have emunah when it comes to duties of the heart. What does that mean? Person has to devote himself to try to do fasting, prayer, all the mitzvot, and abstain from doing sins. There's some people who believe it's okay to be to modernize. You gotta be with the times. Okay, this halakha doesn't apply today. It's different. To the point where you can adjust the mitzvot how you see fit. It's like I spoke to a guy one time. I said, "Listen, you gotta be shomer nagia. And it's okay. You want to date, but you have to not touch her." He said, "No, listen, I'm not shomer." He's telling me like when I signed up for that policy, I opted out. I didn't check that box. Pig, I signed. Yeah, Shabbat, I agreed. Oh, the shomer, I left empty. It's like on the shidduch resume. You write Chalav Yisrael or Cohen available. These things I left out. I didn't fill up those boxes. That I left. It's not in my contract. I didn't get the full package. I got the limited. All right. So he says that part of emunah means that you can't think like that. You have to accept all the mitzvot. But this mitzvah is very hard for me. So you gotta say, listen, I know that's the truth, that's right. I have to get to that level. I'm not there yet, and it's not okay that I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. I can't say some people have a problem saying I'm wrong. So therefore I'd rather say I'm not obligated to that for whatever reason, some half truth I tell myself. Why I'm not obligated to do that. That's not part of my agenda, and I'm good the way I am. And that's part of maybe, we live amongst the goyim, today's generation is different than the previous generation, those reasons don't apply today, whatever. All these things start coming when there's a lack of emunah. There's a lack of total emunah in the sages and the Torah. That's when people start making up these half-truth logics. You got to do the mitzvot with a faithful heart, a clean mind, and a concentration upon Hashem's great name. If you realize the greatness of Hashem, you'll be willing to do the mitzvot and realize He knows better than we do. And you have to have a clean mind. If you have klipa, you have averot, so it makes you also not see and think clearly. So you start thinking these mitzvot don't apply to me. Today is different, yada yada yada. And then emunah, simply emunah, that I have to believe in everything Hashem said. Why do I believe this and not that? Maybe I have a personal agenda of a desire that I don't want to go over. I don't want to get over. And therefore, we have to be like David HaMelech, as he says to Hashem, Hadrecheni b'amitecha lamdeni, guide me in your path, in your truth, and teach me. See, that's the difference. David HaMelech was looking for Hashem to guide him. Some people, they're looking in Judaism, don't guide me, just fit in the positions I let you in. Right? I have agenda, I have work, I have kids, and I have hobbies, and that comes first. And then wherever empty spots Judaism can fit, if mincha fits, mincha fits. If the mincha doesn't fit, so mincha doesn't fit, sorry. If learning fits. If it doesn't fit, doesn't fit. It's not that, let me open up my schedule and change my schedule for the Torah and Hashem. No. If you can approach me, so then, all right, we say to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem, Hashivenu Hashem Elecha, Venashuva. Then we'll do Teshuvah. First you come to us, and then we'll do Teshuvah. Hashem says, no, you have to do Teshuvah first, and then we'll be able to come close to you. So the person has to pray for 2 things all the time. Lechazek libo b'yichudo le'elokim. Hashem, every day I should wake up and have connection to you. So people wake up and they have a different understanding, and they have time change, and their feelings change. And they were on fire yesterday, and today I don't want to get up for Nets. Yesterday I was telling the other guy, you have to come to Nets, it's the best, you have to learn. The next day I myself, I can't get up in the morning. Why do I do this to myself? So it's a chidush that a person should wake up every day on fire for Hashem. You have to pray for that. And number 2 is, Hashem, give me physical strength. How come the other guy, he's a machine, he's a robot, how does he wake up every day? We went to Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, we drank, we ate a lot of steaks, we had a good time, we knocked out. How can you get up after such a... The guy says, I also went to Thanksgiving dinner. What did you think? I was even later than you, and I still came to Nets. How do you have that strength to get up? Turn off the alarm, get up, instead of pressing snooze and going back in. How do you have that strength? So you have to pray. That's why some people have it and some people don't, because they pray. Number 5, he says, ביטחון החמישי, חובות האיברים, שהוא עוסק להיטיב לאחרים, כגון הצדקה, לאמן חוכמה, לתלמידים, לצוות לטוב, להזהיר הרע. He said you should have emunah in their duties with the limbs, meaning you have to do what Hashem commands us, not for yourself, for the sake of others too. Meaning, he says, for example, giving charity, teaching wisdom. Some people don't like to teach. No, I don't like, leave me alone. I don't want to teach. I don't want to deal with people. With students, you have to explain yourself. They have questions. I don't deal with that. Leave me alone. I'd rather learn higher learning myself. No, you have to teach students. What do you mean? You have to instruct people to do good and save them from, again, doing evil. And we return the wicked to Hashem. Some people, they say, we learned yesterday in Pirkei Avot, let them burn. All these are shaim, they're all evil, they're going to get it one day, da da da. It's not good to be rejoice in the suffering of the wicked. You should pray that they should do teshuvah, that He should have mercy on them, and that Hashem wants all of His creatures to be close to Him. So therefore, all His creations to be close to Him. So therefore, a person has to try to make them do teshuvah, do kiruv. Sometimes people who are converts or balei teshuvah say, Rabbi, I go to these very religious people. They look at me like I'm dirty or something. Like it makes me feel like I'm wrong or I'm bad. What do you mean? I want to be religious like you guys. First, I said, no, that you have to have that 26 times the Torah says love the ger. You have to love the Baal Teshuvah, love the ger, and you have to bring them close, and you have to make them do kiruv to them also. They have to let them feel like they're part of the community. But a person has to know that all these things could lead to Halal Hashem. If a person does not do with his limbs, he believes. You have to do with your limbs, have emunah. Number 6, ביטחון אישי בעולם הזה, שיפתח באלוקים שלא יכילהו בעולם הזה, חלק הראוי לו לעולם הבא, יפתח בו שישמרו פגעי העולם, את תחלואים, את דבר, חרב רעב, שער הרעות, מקדשו ועול העולם. He says, reward in this world. A person has trust in Hashem that he will not allow to consume in this world his olam haba. You have to believe that whatever Hashem gives you in this world, it's a reward for it to do another mitzvah. Because the Pirkei Avot says, schar mitzvah. The Rambam says, how can you get reward in this world for doing good? He says, you can't, because all the reward mitzvah is olam haba. So Hashem only gives us the ability to do another mitzvah. And how are you going to do another mitzvah if you don't have money? How are you going to do another mitzvah if you don't have a car? How are you going to do another mitzvah if you don't have a house? So Hashem gives you all these wonderful things here in order to be able to fulfill the prerequisites for to do the next mitzvah, to do bigger mitzvah. So therefore, a person has to have faith in that. He has to have faith in Hashem that He'll guard him from the mishaps of the world, sickness, plague, sword, famine, mamdani, and all these things. To realize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will protect you, and that's part of having emunah. And he's doing it not why? Because, I'm a tzaddik and I did good deeds, so I don't have to worry, Hashem will protect me. He's not relying on his good deeds. He's doing it because it's for the sake of Hashem. He's doing it because, Hashem, do it for me because I'm going to be able to serve you better. It's because your name is going to become greater if we become greater. It's not for myself, a reward because of the good deeds I did. So therefore, a person has to pray for this and that he should have this emunah all the time because of Kadosh Baruch Hu. He even takes care of what? Azan kol ha'olam mikarnei re'emim ad b'tzikinim. Right? He sustains the whole world from the ox all the way to the lice eggs. So therefore, how much more so He can take care of us easily. Last one, 7. שיפתח על המלך מלכי מלכים משה לכל ברוך הוא שיביא בימיו תשועה לישראל. You have to believe that the Geula will come. A lot of people say, every year, Rabbi, Mashiach prayed, Mashiach will come. What do you mean? That's an explicit obligation. We have Behita and Ahishana. Either the Mashiach comes at a predestined time that it's supposed to come. There's a time limit. There's a clock that once it passes that it has to come. And then there's Ahishana. Ahishana, you could bring it closer. You could bring it faster, right? So a person has to believe in both all the time, right? We believe every year, like sports fans. This year, the Knicks. That's it. This year, the Knicks. Every year, you guys, past 40 years, your team stinks. And every year, you buy the tickets. Every year, you believe, this is the year they made a trade. This is the year I'm going to buy the jersey. This is the year, right? They show up and the playoffs, they watch and they put money on it. They bet sports betting, all this stuff. Every year, they believe. Mashiach, it's hard to believe every year. Come on, to believe Mashiach will come. So the person has to realize, we believe. We have to believe. The soul wants to believe. Everybody wakes up every day with no hope. So how much more so we have to believe in the emunah that Hashem could bring the Geula? How much more so we see how the world is crumbling in front of us and how much nonsense there is in the world. If not now, we need Mashiach the most now, if any generation. Therefore, a person has to know it's a Yetzirah. You have to pray that Hashem, please help me believe in Olam Haba and believe that Mashiach will come. Baruch Amen.